All right, welcome back to this Friday. Glad that you're watching and you're still with us. So we have KRG The Don. I've seen a couple of questions, but before we get to the interview, let me just bring in Willis really quickly. Willis, so that word that you showed us, I don't know if it's conglomeration, I don't know. Or you'll tell us later, is it?
You know, I first want people to try their tongues with it so that I can give the correct pronunciation of that word. You know, always, Betty, your English is always spot on. In fact, 98.9% always, that's what I can tell you for free. But now, we have to try our tongues on the streets, and I don't know, Betty, if we are likely to have those who may be sending in their attempts using WhatsApp.
Yes.
That is you to inform us or to tell us whether they can do so.
Yes, absolutely, Willis. We'll be looking at WhatsApp and just see, like, if anybody has actually gotten the, the answer correct. So for our viewers, if you'd like to participate and actually pronounce that word, well, there's a WhatsApp number on the captions down, and you can actually just talk to us and send a video. It could be anybody in the house. I would love to hear, your trial. And of course, we'll be speaking to Willis a little bit later. But for now, Buga. Hiyo jina ilitoka wapi?
Hiyo jina nilipatiwa na rafiki yangu mmoja. Cause ilikuwa kitambo, tulikuwa tuko Mombasa ile time ya COVID. Kwa sababu everything was on lockdown.
Yes.
So nilikuwa nimeenda kind of holiday in Mombasa.
Holiday sa ya COVID, bro. Unaji cook.
Yeah, so Nairobi was kind of small.
Okay.
For us, and tulikuwa tumepata stress kwa manyumba. So we decided to drive down to Mombasa and stay there like for 3 months because nothing was happening in Nairobi.
3 months?
Yeah. So we were just there holding a vibe. Sasa unajua hakuna kazi, ni kukula tu miraa. Akupiga story kwa beach.
You're used to the miraa shida size.
And so my friend, we were there, so unajua sasa the only thing we can do is to plan about the future.
Yes, yes.
So nikakuwa I have so many plans. So the guy was like, KRG, unapanga hii mambo yote. Wewe ni boka. Like, you don't get, there's no amount of money that I don't want to achieve. I want to achieve so much in life.
Yes.
So every day niko na new ideas. So nasema, from this year to this year we do this. Nasema, utatosheka lini wewe mtoto? Wewe unataka kuwa boka.
Na ikastick kabisa. Na hii miaka sijui ni miaka
50.
Ilitoka pia. Kuna maneno mingi sana. Where did that come from?
Okay, you see, miaka 650, so I read so many books and I watch so much movies.
You read books?
Yeah.
What are you reading now?
I'm reading 50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Yeah, The Law of 50 Cent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've not heard about it.
Yeah, go and do a research about it. So, and I watch so much movies.
Yes.
But I don't watch movies. This is the fiction or adventure. I watch stories and they may exist of about empires. So like I've done Resurrection. I've watched Osman Kurulus. I've watched so many nimewatch movie mingi paka
tuseme tu umesahau yani.
Yeah, I've forgotten,
yes,
but
yes.
I know the concept. Okay. So I've been watching how people been doing business for ages. So nikaangalia hata mimi naweza rule hii dunia for 650 years nikipanga kazi yangu vizuri.
Unataka kuruli dunia?
Not the whole world as in rule like them, but in being in business for a very long time. Yeah. Because if I create a certain business that even if technology comes, you will not phase out my craft.
Yes, or legacy.
Then it will be passed down to the next generation. And the next one and the next one. For 650 years, we can dominate it.
I like that. Now, talking about ruling, your story, that story is profound. Yeah. Talking about ruling, one of the questions I've just seen on Twitter is, and it's actually a couple of people asking on X, does he want to go into politics?
Of course.
Okay, talk to us about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
So all this noise, all this, flamboyance we're seeing is heading to somewhere.
Of course it has to be an agenda. You cannot start there is no... I normally tell people there is no a rich man who is stupid. They always know what they are doing. It's only that they cannot tell you exactly this is the agenda, because you see it's a puzzle. You have to know from this year to next year I'm going to be doing this. Then from next year to the other year I'm going to be doing this, you know. So first I started with music because I was young and I wanted to interact with the youth and know what they want. Now I know I'm going to convert what I'm doing into business. Then I organize myself because I want to transition my business from myself to my children. And then now I become a free agent. And then now I move to politics, because once I'm in public office, I will not be doing my private business. So I want my kids to be doing the private business.
Right.
And my family, my other family members. And then me, I got to become a public officer. I serve the public.
You serve the...
Yes.
What position would you want to...
I want to start with MP.
Okay, where? Which
I don't want to disclose. I don't want to kupatia watu wa panic saa hii. Unajua watu wakisikia Buga anataka MP, and then also sitaki kuanza kutoa pesa matanga saa hii.
Tayari unatoanga pesa mingi Buga.
Yeah, so unajua sasa already natoanga pesa daily. Hata leo tumekuwa na video, tumekuwa na michango mingi. So I don't want, sasa unajua nikideclare ni pahali fulani sahi.
Sasa
na hawa watu wa hiyo mahali wako na namba yangu. Sasa they will make it my personal business, unajua.
Okay, so we'll come back to the conversation, KRG, but for now I just want us to cross over to Bungoma County, of course, where the Madaraka celebrations will be held. And I understand that we have Governor Kenneth Lusaka on standby. Governor, how are you this evening?
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's great to see you, Governor. Maybe we can just talk to us about, so far, I mean, we've seen the preparations. Looks like everything is just, waiting for, the D-Day.
Yeah, actually, I can assure you that the mood here is high. There's a lot of expectation. I would say the air is pregnant with a lot of expectations. Because this is the first time that this is being held in Bungoma County since independence. So there's a lot of expectation. We are expecting that our people will be seated by 7 o'clock, because we expect His Excellency the President to come at 9 in the morning. So I just want to appeal to all those who will be attending to come early, so that they're able to get space early enough, and by the time the President arrives, everybody should be settled.
All right, just talking about the numbers, about 15,000, guests. What's the security situation like? Are we, ready to handle, that amount of people?
Yeah, of course, the planning for this year's Madaraka Day started way back in November last year, and all those aspects of security have been taken care of. The people will be vetted, those who are coming, to ensure that everybody who comes to the stadium is coming to celebrate the Madaraka Day celebration. So I think there's nothing to worry. It has been properly planned, and everything should be able to go as planned by all the teams, because we had a National Steering Committee chaired by a Permanent Secretary in Interior, and the County Steering Committee chaired by the CEC in charge of public administration.
All right, then let's just finally talk about, the benefits that are likely to come with this particular event.
One of the benefits, of course, is this stadium where the function is going to be held. We had started doing a pavilion, but thanks to the national government that has done phase 2, which has seen phase 2 is going to accommodate about 15,000 people. So the stadium has been put to very high standards, international standards. And I'm sure that even after the event tomorrow, we are going to have a canopy covering the entire stadium, which is one of the requirements for us to be able to host international matches. So one of the great benefits is this stadium. Another benefit, of course, now for the first time, we have a state lodge here in Bungoma. Remember, the only place which had a state lodge was Kakamega. So the President has been here since yesterday. He's here today. In fact, we've been having a meeting with the leaders, and that is something that has happened. We also have Matulo airstrip, whose runway had been dilapidated, but now the runway, which is 1.1 kilometer, has been rehabilitated and can now accommodate aircrafts without a big problem, and we are looking forward to purchasing more land so that eventually we make it an international airport with a terminal and all the infrastructure that goes with the international airport. We have also had the national government coming in to complement what the county government had done in terms of street lighting. If you go to Bungoma now, it's properly lit. Most of the roads also have been, the infrastructure around the stadium, most of the roads have also been done to bitumen standards from Maram, and some of them were also in a very bad shape. So these are some of the benefits that have come with hosting this Madaraka Day this year.
All right, Governor, thank you so much for speaking to us tonight. And of course, all the best tomorrow in the event. Thank you so much, Governor.
Thank you so much. Asante sana.
All right. All right, Governor Kenneth Lusaka there, just talking to us about the event tomorrow. And of course, you know, our team will be on the ground. Sheila Chelangat is going to be bringing us all the details from 6:30 a.m. she promised. All right, now coming back to our conversation with KRG The Don. You know, I was reading about you, and something very interesting is that you actually had a lot of your childhood in Kisii County.
Yeah.
Tell me about, hata unajua kuongea Kisii?
Yeah.
Hebu nisalimie, pia mimi najua kidogo.
Na KRG Unasema mbuyande.
Mbuya. Inapita, but I know I can understand. So talk to me about that. How come?
You see, my dad never wanted me to grow like other kids. Like you grow with simple mentality. He wanted me to be complex and to be independent. So he always moved me from one point to the next one and give me challenges when I was young. I never grew up like other kids, like you have to be playing all the time. No, from school I was going to work, do something for myself, learn something new. In the evening we sit with him, he challenges me like that until I finished my primary, and then I went to high school in Kampala. Yeah.
All right, so
and I was always working after school. I come back for holidays. I'm doing something in the club because we had a club in Kisii.
So ulianza mapema.
Ulianza hustle. Yani mimi sijui mambo ya kuchezaga. Mimi nimeishingi tu. I'm always working for money. Yeah, one way or another I have to make money, whether I'm in school or I'm doing something. Sijawahi kuwa tu eti sasa mimi nakani nimeridhika. Sijawahi ridhika na maisha.
Yeah. And I was reading something else that you were asked at some point, you know, how much you're worth, and you said 4.2 billion.
Yeah.
Okay, how is that possible? What is it that you do? I know you've said before that, you know, I don't want to, you know, to disclose, you know, the things that I do.
Okay.
But what does KRG do?
Let me just put this thing clear, you know, so that at least everyone, kila mtu atulia wache pressure.
You know, umesema ni wash, all those things. So what is it that KRG does?
You know, people fabricate everything. You see, once they don't understand where you come from, they will always say things. First things first, most of the money that I did not even get money. I got just properties, you know. So these properties were there before even I was born. They were not mine. I just got them there.
How did you get them? Like
I inherited.
Okay.
And it is not by my wish. It is by chance.
So you had so many properties that were put in your name?
Yeah, because hii si mali yangu. Hata mimi nilikuta tu watu hapo wameishi duniani wakasema bokawe chukua hii. So, and then, actually, I've never transferred anything to my name. I only oversee it. Because I don't want also watu wakuje kuzeeka waseme Buga walikula mali. Me, I only oversee and maybe chukua rent kidogo. Ingine watu, family members wameoccupy. I don't even, I've not even been there for a couple of years. So, me, ile kitu tu nilikula tu ni ile tu, how do you say, lease kidogo.
Ulikula lease kidogo na rent kidogo.
Nimekula hiyo nikajipanga sasa hata I don't want it anymore. Nitakuja kuwarudishia hiyo wazee wangu wapambane na pilipili na ndimu za maisha yao. Mimi ile kidogo nitajipanga naye nisukume watoto wangu kidogo niwagawie ile nimetafuta, kwa sababu pia nimetafuta kidogo. And then I go back to work because now I'm building factories.
Factories for what?
Sasa hiyo sitaki kudisclose kwa
sababu disclose vitu vingi sana.
Unajua hii ni Nairobi bwana. Nairobi iko na wakora wengi. Ukidisclose mali yako pale iko wanajua kutandika Buga, unatuanga pale na pale na pale. And you see now me, I will be going into politics very soon. So, and you know, politicians wanakuwaga wakipigana vita. Buga hataki kusikiliza maneno, tuanga ile kiwanda, Tuanga ile ni mahali ya buga. And I don't want to leave my wife and my kids into trouble wanapigwa kwa sababu yangu. I want them to be very independent. We have their own business. Ile nitakuwa nimewajengea kampuni 5, 4, 6 hivi. Wanakula pesa yao polepole kama private citizens. Na mimi nipambane na magaidi huko mbele.
I'm talking in Mela kabisa. I talk about you know, you said wife. I know you were previously married. Kuna mwingine sasa umeoa tena. Ama you've just taken somebody's daughter.
No, listen. I have someone's daughter who I'm committed to, and she's committed to me. So we are planning. We have our own plan. We have our own arrangement. So maybe in the near future tutakuja tuseme sasa harusi ni siku fulani. But I also have my kids. I have kids that I got in previous relationships. And I want it to be like that. I'm not seeing any other person. And I'm not interested. Right now, I'm just interested in business and in arranging myself. So the only person out of the previous relationships, the only people that I took from the previous relationships are my kids. And the new person, sasa hawa ndo mimi nataka kuempower. Ndio hawa tunaenda nao kwa future.
Okay.
Yes.
And you know, what kind of a father are you? Because KRG, like uko nje, like you know, if somebody who follows you, kuna masinema mingi mnapigana huku. Like what kind of, you know, example do you want to set for your kids, especially with social media? You know, they're growing, they're looking at what you're doing.
Okay. Now let me come back again. Okay. Let me explain explain this. I live with 3 of my sons. Okay. Just me and our nannies. Yeah, that's how we live. Me, my kids and my nannies. We talk every day. Before they go to school, they have to come check me up. After school, we meet again in the evening. So that's how we operate. If we are planning something, I'm always with them 100%. I'm hands-on. I'm a single parent, let me say. I'm a single parent of 3 guys. I do everything for them. No one else does anything for them.
You're really insisting on that.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to take credit from me. Because I want... When you see my kids in the future, say KRG did a good thing. Or if you see them spoiled, just know it's KRG who spoiled the kids. Yeah, man.
What do you impact on your boys? I've seen you on you know, social media, of course. They're there. Evidently, you love them so much. What is it that you'd want to impact
on them?
First of
all, I'm teaching them to be hustlers. Because if in case one day I'm not there for them, they have to defend themselves. First of all, they need to know how to protect what I have, protect themselves, and be responsible. You know that there is no free lunch in this world. Everything that you get, just know someone else paid for it. And if it's your turn, make sure you do it responsibly. Yes. Okay, interesting. Now there are very many young people who, you know, who follow you and, you know, wanaona umsako na do and everything. So every time that you interact with, you know, my youth, you know, what is it that, how do you inspire them so that they just don't see only little KRG, he's rich, he brags about his cars, his money, tukona sijui 10 million kwa gari. Like how else do you lead the young people apart from what, you know, you show them? First of all, you see, everybody akona 24 hours ya kufanya kazi. In these 24 hours, what do you do with your 24 hours? Me, my 24 hours, I think I sleep 8 hours. I pray 30 minutes. Then the rest ni kufanya tu kazi. Nakupanga meetings here and there. I try this and that. Then go to the gym maybe later. I don't have free time. I don't have time to go and chill and start gossiping about other people. I don't even have time for myself even to go and do other stuff that I want to do, you know, like chill out, be with friends, maybe go drink. Last time I think I was out is in February. I've never had time to go even for parties, not unless you're paying me for an appearance. I've not had time for that. I don't even have time to go and see my folks, you know. Right. Yeah, man. Okay. Talking about the hustle also, I mean, you know, you are affiliated to Casavera. Yeah. What exactly happened? I know it has been tough for businesses, but what exactly happened that you closed down? Okay, you see, our club business is like matatu business. Today it's the hottest thing, tomorrow is not the hottest thing. Because wase wamekam, you see, it's a public place. Everybody comes, they enjoy the ambience, the music, the food, the drinks. Then they get used to it. And then a new place opens, they move. You see, people who drink, there are not so many in Nairobi. Not everybody. What do you mean? There are not so many. Let me tell you, I've done this, I've done research. The faces that I've seen in my club, I go to another club, I see them. And then a new club, I see them. So you see, they're just a group, a set of, like...
There's a lot of people in the clubs.
3,000 people who drink, like drinkers.
It has to be more than that, KRG.
I am telling you, the drunkards in Nairobi are... Okay, wale wa mtaa, tunawajua. Wale wanakunywanga daily, pali yao huko. But those spenders, they're not so many. I'll say they are like 3,000. So if you calculate Nairobi, around Nairobi alone, like high-end clubs, you go meet the bunch of these guys, they are just there, kasako lingine iko huko. So they move. So when a new place opens, they move. So apparently in our place of business, when we opened Casavera from 2020 to 2023, we were the only club operating around hapo. So and then Quiver ikakuja pale juu, and then another club inaitwa sijui nani. Alafu kuna kingine hapo nyuma kakuja, alafu tena hapo Gemini. Hapo wajamaa wakaboeka na hii mahali yetu iko open tu, ni ma DJ na chua. Wakaeta hizo mabasi zingine. So business ikakuwa iko chini. And then we said we've been in business, let's close down, we do renovation, then we come back with new strategies. Sasa that's what we are doing. Sasa tume pause kidogo. And then you see now kai biashara yetu iko, wengine walipata kiti wakaenda uheshimiwa. Mimi naye nikakuwa nimeenda vitu yangu. So kuna mwingine pia, alafu sisi tunakunywa sana. Tulikuwa tunakunywa. No, I was drinking. Now I stopped drinking completely. Now I'm very busy with other things because I want to do everything systematically. I don't want, you see now this business nilikuwa nafanya na partners. Now I need to create wealth for my boys, because you see now that time nilikuwa mdogo. Ni mimi tu nilikuwa najua mambo. Sasa naona vijana wangu wamekuwa wakubwa. The first born now is 12 years. So it's 7 years from now anataka pesa yake. So I need to start moving from working with other people into working with my own guys. Who sasa hii mali iko safe kabisa, kwa sababu hii watu wengine nikienda siasa watasema huyu alitajirika katuachia vitu. You get it?
Yes.
So I need to...
So are you likely to open even by yourself, or you're done with that business completely?
No. Now my partners, we will see how we will have our own. Tuko na arrangement yetu. We will make someone atarun biashara, sisi atakutuwekea M-Pesa sasa ile tunataka tuko dry.
Tuko dry. Coming to music. What is next for KRG? Are you still taking it seriously, ama umeamua sasa kwenda the other direction?
Tumeanza sasa. For music.
Wewe KRG unashinanga ukianza na music.
Mimi ni myang, I'm only 33. Bado mimi ni kijana. For music, I'm just beginning. You see, I started Fast Cash Music Group. Then I signed so many artists, and then all of them, they became stars. They left my because they were there because they could not fund their audio and their videos. Now they reached a point, nimeona watu wangu wamegrow, but my agenda was very simple. I wanted famous people around me because I wanted to build factories and assign everyone. Kama ninatengeneza maji, na assign msanii mmoja anafanya promo ya maji. Mwingine anafanya, then hawakugeta idea yangu. So sasa wenye waligrow akasema mzae, sisi manzejo tunajisimamia audio na video, mimi nataka kuwa independent. I cannot hold someone.
So you're saying they were ungrateful?
No, they were not all of them. Okay. Some were, but others were not ungrateful. I don't want to tumesha grow hii mambo ya kuchafuliana majina. Sasa sisi tumekoma, tunafanya, sisi ni kioo ya jamii. Tuongee kabisa, mtu akigrow wacha aende. Tusinyongane town kwa sababu ni chakula tu tunatafuta. Na maisha ibadilike ikuwe soft. Yache kuwa ngumu.
Okay.
So that's how it was. And then now, for me now, I wanted to become an international artist from Kenya. I wanted to change the mentality of hatutawai break your ice ya tutafika level fulani. So that's where I am right now. I have a couple of studios. I have one in Lavington, one at home, another one mobile one. We move around with it. So when I have like an artist friend who has come from maybe from their country, we want to set up a studio. We set up in maybe an apartment or maybe in a hotel. We record our music and then we plan about the video somewhere else, you know, or maybe if I want to travel to a different country, we travel with our small studio, we go record music, and that's how it's gonna be. Hata nikikuwa MP itakuwa hivyo. Mjue kabisa mimi kutoka Thursday na Friday sikuji bunge. Mimi naenda kudance.
Hapo umeshachoma votes hapo hivyo.
No. You see, I will be working for my constituents. Plan ni kuwork kwa ground. Sikuja kupiga kelele town Nairobi hapo kwa sababu nataka kupata hiyo sitting allowance. But if I make myself be a star, I will get more investors to come and invest back in my constituency. So I will have to work harder, as an entertainer, at the same time as an MP.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Those are the only two things I'll be doing, an MP and an entertainer.
Now,
but in the meantime,
factories.
Yeah, in the meantime, because I'm not yet there, I'm going to be doing boxing. I want to beat Andrew Kibe.
I was going to ask about that. What is up with that?
No, this guy has been talking.
First of all, ile ingine, unaona ni kama uliperform vizuri.
Gani yo?
The other fight.
Ile Kasipul. Hayo ilikuwa tu jokes. Hiyo ilikuwa tuna test kama.
Hivyo ndo utagonga Kibe.
Kibe ndamtuanga mbaya sana.
Why? I hope you're doing it for maybe for charity or something.
Okay. First of all, I want to create I want to generate.
Do you guys don't like each other?
Completely. I don't like that guy.
Why?
He has been abusing our ladies.
Absolutely.
He has been abusing every rich man, every poor man. He has no dignity for humanity. So I have to beat him. Ndio apunguze hiyo kierere. Akechanga isimudanganye na hiyo urefu yake. Unajua this guy is bitter in life. He is old and he has not generated any wealth apart from smoking cigarettes, talking about the women and drinking. Hakuna kitu kingine yako naye. Sidhani hata kama watoto ameachia mali. So I want to beat him and tumpe pesa hiyo anataka.
Don't you think it's better if you just ignore him?
No. Mimi I don't ignore.
Fights?
Mimi now I will set an example for the youths wenye wanakuja kutoka nyuma. Mtu mwingine asiongee sana. Akiongea sana wewe mpatie appointment kwa ring. Padi kwa referee ukipiga yeye akiaga dunia wanasema walipigana kwa ring. Umenielewa? Then the money that will come from this fight, 10% ya hii pesa yote inaenda kurehabilitate watu wametumia miadarati, wakaharibu maisha yao, tuwatengeneze warudishe maisha yao vizuri. Kwa sababu the government has an agenda of trying to kutoa watu. Sasa hizi mimi niko na agenda yangu ya kuambia watu funga zip tuende job. Tupunguze hii mambo kwa sababu vijana wengi wamepoteza maisha kwa miadarati na kuingia kwa mambo ya usherati. So tukifunga zip kama vijana tuende kazi, you will save some money because utapoteza pesa kwa hii mogokana, hii madawa, utagenerate some income, ujiempower so that by the time you want to marry, uko na kitu mama anaweza shikilia hata sofa set ama TV, lakini hii kajing na kajong, nothing will keep in the pocket.
So tungoje August 10th
Tuanga kabisa.
Tuanga kabisa.
Yes.
Interesting. We were looking forward to that. Yes. There's something I have to ask you. Do you do manicures? Your fingernails are actually pink.
Of course, yes. You have to take care of my body.
My goodness, but that's pink nail polish.
It's not pink.
It is pink nail polish.
No,
honestly,
no.
just zoom into. Look
it's
at.
It's not pink.
It's
clear.
Pink.
It's my hands that are pink. Don't.
Si mimi niko hapa na wewe KRG.
Sasa wewe unaona kona bwana. Wewe angalia mzuri. It's damu ndio iko na red.
I can ascertain you guys it's in pink. Anyway, KRG, nice speaking to you. What is the last message you have for all your fans out there? Encourage my youth. Anything as we wind up.
Let me check if I have an agenda that I wanted to speak about and nasijaongea.
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay.
Tumeongea about everything.
Yeah, no, tujamaliza. Okay, unasema
kuna tunataka kusema na feel hujasema bado.
Mimi kuna mambo nimekuwa nikiona huko online, hata nikiingia kwa newsroom niliona watu wanapiga president sana vitabu. Kwa sababu wanasema ameenda na ndege sijui nini. First of all, you need to respect our elders. Our elder, like, you know, a president is like a father of the whole nation. Na wazee na watoto na wanani, watu wote wako chini ya president. You see, for you to be respected by your neighbors, your father has to dress well, he has to move in a style. You cannot be fighting president kwa sababu eti alichukua amepanda ndege ameenda Amerika na group ya watu wengi hata hawezi toshea KQ, mnaanza kupiga kelele mingi. Hata akitumia 1 billion na atulete sisi 50 billion, tutasema kwa ile 50 minus 1 billion. Na najua president wetu hayakutumia hiyo pesa. You see, people have to stop hiyo mambo yao propaganda projo mingi kwa sababu wanataka political mileage and look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is right now in East Africa, there is no country like ours. We have been stable for the longest time, I guess, since independence. Hakujawahi kuwa na vita ya more than 1 month apart from ile maybe 2007. Ikakuwa kidogo hivi ikadestabilize nchi yetu, lakini ukiangalia these other countries wako far behind us. And we are looking to bring back investors from various countries. We don't want to lock ourselves in a small cocoon ama tujiweke blanket. We only want to deal with the Chinese. We don't want Americans. We want all investors, whether wewe ni German, Italian. Bora umekuja kuleta investment, na vijana wetu wapate kazi na to generate income. We are welcome. You are welcome. Come do business with us. And that's what our president is doing.
Okay.
He wants to make every county enye iko na resources fulani ma investor wakuja wa invest so that people can get employment. Watu waache kufanya ukora.
So,
wengi waache
people have different opinions. It was also coming at a time when a lot of people are struggling, misinformation here and there. Pia wezi kasirikiwa Kenya because wamekasirika.
No. You see now bitterness will not solve our problems. We have to look, you see, we have to face the good side of life, not always the gloomy side of life. Kwa sababu right now everybody is faced on tunaumia. Okay, kesho sasa mambo ikikuwa best in the world, tutaanza kupiga nani makofi? Sasa tutakuwa tunampigia makofi, but we need to give people credit when they are doing something nice.
Okay.
You know,
All right, for the young people, like people who follow you, they are watching, they are excited to see you coming on the show. What can you leave them with?
I will just say, you see, hii life ni kujipanga jo. Hakuna rahisi, haijawahi kuwa rahisi. Hii life ni kujipanga.
Wewe ulipata rahisi hiyo?
Hakuna rahisi, hata hiyo iko na vita mingi. Iko wazee uko wananingojaga na panga. Wewe unadhani rahisi?
Wapi huko?
Si kwa village nikienda huko wanauliza wapi pesa? Hakunaga kitu rahisi dunia. There is nothing free in this world. Everything, vita zenye watu wanapigananga behind the scenes, people don't know. People only see saa ile wao unapiga sherehe na una enjoy maisha na una look mzuri, but behind the scenes people don't know. There are sometimes even you go for a week without speaking to some people and ni watu wa familia yako and you si rahisi, hiyo ni stress pia. So if you cannot deal with the stress, you cannot deal with success.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. KRG the Don Buga. It was nice speaking to you. Hope you may enjoy.
I have enjoyed. It's only that time ni kutuko na kidogo.
Uoni kama muongee imetosha.
Mimi naweza ongea 3 hours.
Hiyo ingine tunaweza ongea huko social media huko hapo Instagram.
Tuna kuchemshana huko online.
Tangoja hiyo August 10th ukishindwa wewe utakuwa umetufanyia vibaya sana.
Haijatokea.
All right, so thank you so much, KRG the Don. I hope you're enjoying the show. That conversation was absolutely fantastic. And you know what? Remember, we have Willis the Word Master is going to be joining us in just a few minutes. But for now, you know the drill. Just coming to our guest anchor. My gosh, you guys will love this gentleman. KRG, what do you say? Benoit Malines.